Welcome back. I hope we've had a great day of practicing. Today is a little something for everybody. We're going to revisit the 12 bar blues, but this time we're going to put what they call a turnaround ending on the back of it. All right? So the 12 bar blues, as you know, is a structured template of music. Check out the first video to get all the specifics. All right? It's revolved around the 1, 4, and 5 chord in any key. All right? You do not have to play the blues to play and enjoy this progression. You don't have to play E7, A7, B7, or anything like that. It doesn't have to be bluesy at all right? Now, what generally the turnaround does is it does a couple of things. I mean, it really signals the end of the loop. That's the most important thing to me, all right? It breaks up, the 12 bar blues ends in the 1 chord for 8 beats and starts in the 1 chord for 16 beats. So that's 24 beats of music, all right? Or 6 bars of music right off the bat, because we loop it, so those are going to come up together that we have to play. It can get a little mundane, but more importantly, as beginners, we can lose track of where we are. So the little turnaround is like a marker that says, hey, this thing is over, we're starting all again. All right? So remember, as beginners, we're worried about our strumming. Are we as good as these people? Oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed. Oh my God. Now you've lost your space. Okay? Now, eventually, when you develop an ear and a feel for things, you will know when things change. Okay? You'll just feel it. It's like it's going to the edge of the cliff and boom, we change chords. But in the meantime, we got to count it out, and you can get lost. Is he changing now? Is he going to change now? Oh, it's got to be now. All right? So the turnaround, we can back off, wait for it to come around. As soon as we hear that turnaround, we know we're starting fresh, right? Chord 1, 16 beats. So let's do it. We're going to do it in the key of C, so there's no bar chords or anything like that. And we're going to open up with C, which is the 1 chord. Okay, and don't forget, 1 is C, right? 2 is D, 3 is E, 4 is F. So we're going to play the 1, 4, that's C and F, and then of course G will be my 5. So when you count up alphabetically, there's no sharps and flats. It's just A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So if we were in the key of D, D would be the 1, and it would be D, E, F, G, and A would be the 3 chords, 1, 4, 5. So once again, we're in C, so it's C, F, G, and we're going to start out with 16 beats or 4 bars of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go to 8 beats or 2 bars of F. That's the 4 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can already feel that it wants to come back. 1 for 8, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we introduce the 5 chord, okay, which is our G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 chord, which is the F. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we finish on the C in a normal blues for 8. But this isn't the normal, this is the turnaround, so we're going to go only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the C chord, or the number 1. And we're going to give the other 4 beats back to the 5 chord, which is the G. 1, 2, 3. So when you hear that, you know we're starting all over again, okay? So let's do it without the counting. We're going to play it through twice. Here we go. 1, 2. All right? 12 bar blues with a turnaround ending. Okay? On that turnaround, other than acting as a marker, it's when you generally bring in some sort of a fancy lick or riff to eat up those 4 bars. And again, to signal that it's all over, it's wrapped up, and now we're going to start it again. Okay? So, you beginners, you can apply any strumming pattern to this, and you can use any key that you want. Okay? And it's a great way to become familiar with your 1-4-5s, because we already know that that chord progression is not only where most of the open chords sit, the cowboy chords that we're learning in each key, but it's also a very, very popular chord choice for songwriters within each key is the 1, 4, and the 5 chord of each key. So of course those chords change each key. So it's a good idea to learn the 1-4-5s in each key. And this is a great practice pattern to apply that to. All right? When you get comfortable, I mean, we're going to start out, of course, you could just start out all downstrokes, okay? But as you get comfortable, you can apply your own, right? You can apply your own strumming patterns to it. Not only that, when you get really comfortable, right? Something I used to do quite a bit was I would apply a different strumming pattern to each chord. So when I opened up, I might go down, 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 up, down. Something like that, right? There's no rules, okay? You make it sound the way you want to make it sound. Own it, as they say, okay? Look, I hope it helps. We've got a blues progression up already without the turnaround, okay? You may prefer that. There's also things we'll cover in the near future called an 8-bar blues, all right? Now, that is a progression that we'll take a look at because it is a very popular structure for writing pop songs and actually songs of any genre. So we'll take a look at that as well. In the meantime, remember, I'm all about sort of learning strategies and philosophies to learning the guitar. Yes, I'll show you chords, I'll show you things, but I'm really more about how to apply ourselves to learn the guitar, to get us playing songs as quickly as possible, to build that guitar foundation made up of your left and your right hands. Nothing fancy. I use nothing but open chords. Okay? So if you've got a request, if you've got something that's kind of bothering you, you'd like to see it out on video, absolutely. Send me along any kind of inquiry that way. I try to answer everything. And if you feel I can help with your guitar journey, please hit subscribe and let's go on this ride together. And let's get you playing, well, let's get you playing your favorite songs as fast as possible. All right? Okay. Hope it helps, and we'll see you next